I know this is somewhat unusual, but we got to make do with what we got. So, first order of business is shoutouts to FusionWarrior. Thank you, FusionWarrior. He's literally been around for like the 5 years that we've been around, and holy goodness, he's contributed a lot to us. And man, he just he's amazing. So if you would do me a favor and go and support him, his Twitch channel, that would really, really, really be great because he does a lot for us. So thank you, FusionWarrior. 50,000 subs. What's up? We hit that a while back actually, and we just haven't had a chance to say thank you. Thank you to all our fans. This is kind of amazing. One of the reasons why we haven't done a video, or why I haven't done a video, is because I've been so I got really, really tired of just making promises and not delivering for one reason or another, or just things coming up. And I just thought we would let the work speak for itself, and I hope that we've been kind of doing that. We've been uploading with more consistency. Actually, the social distancing has actually taught us that we can actually do this a little bit more effectively from our own homes without having to come to my house and that kind of thing. So we've got things in the plans and in the works, and there's new work coming, and as there has been for the last few months. So we're really, really excited. There's going to be more traditional stuff for sure, just because we're mariachis, and I think that we really like mariachi. So we're going to be doing some of that, but we've also put ourselves in certain positions, like with album wise. Like, we kind of got halfway to a Disney themed album without really like thinking about it so much, and then it just begs the question of like, well, another couple of tunes, we could have a whole record, so why not do that? So that's probably also in the plans, but I don't want anybody to think that we're abandoning the video game roots of our channel, video game music roots of our channel. So don't fret, we've got more for you on that front as well. You may have noticed I was not in this video. A couple of reasons for that. I really wanted to have Kino from Grupo Fantasma on this video. It was actually his idea to do the shop closing theme, and then through him I found out that there was a mariachi, like the KK slider, the mariachi, and I was like, what is this? And to be honest with you, that tune, when I heard it, I was like, it's pretty close. Like, it's close, so close. I think that the things that make it not close were done intentionally, to kind of bridge that gap of like, well, this is still video game music, and it's not quite mariachi. But then it just begged the question for me, like, man, let's do it. Let's do like a real actual mariachi version. This is what we do. And so this was a lot of fun. But another reason, this is kind of personal, but I've been having a problem with my hands. Been having some health issues, and I actually haven't been able to play trumpet very much. Like, I play a couple of tunes, and then I lose most of the sensation in my hand. I can't really feel the feedback on the valves, and so I'm just kind of trying to go by muscle memory, but they don't respond the same way, and it takes very little for my hands to start numbing up, both of them. Like, even being on the mouse, using the trackpad on my computer, just after a couple of minutes, it really starts to bug me. So I got some health things that are kind of affecting that, but fortunately, we got really, really, really good musicians that are up to the challenge, and they don't really need me, and they never really have, so I'm really, really glad for that. I'm really glad that they just, they're so good that they're able to just keep going, and they're just such great players. I guess that's kind of what's in the future for us going forward. As far as the past, man, we played at Magfest. We like made it, and I've been wanting to do like a kind of debriefing with everybody, but obviously social distancing and stuff like that, haven't been able to do as much as we want. We really bonded like at Magfest. It's kind of weird because we don't get together. We didn't get together that much before Magfest. Like we would get together, not all together, but maybe once or twice a year, where we would rehearse for a big show like PAX South, or in this year's case, Magfest. We would hang out for those like 2 weeks kind of intensely. But otherwise, we were never together. We were never all together. And with Magfest and PAX South, we really like hung out. We hung out. We were like friends and stuff, and it was cool. We knew we liked each other, but it was cool to share that experience. So hopefully we get to do it again really, really soon. They were really, really gracious in having us over there. So if you haven't checked out that show, it's on their channel. You should go check it out. It was they were very gracious in getting us over there, and they took care of us. But I think our execution that day was a little bit, we weren't too happy with it, just because I think there were a lot of factors that contributed to that. It was like we had spent the whole day flying and checking into rooms, and then it was like food, rehearsal. I mean, it was like from probably 8 in the morning that day till showtime. I mean, we were just on the move, and showtime wasn't until like midnight maybe. So we were pretty gassed, and I think that really comes out. But we also put on some illegal hallway concerts there at Magfest. Got into a little bit of trouble, but it is what it is. I was hoping that we would give the organizers their money's worth by flying us all out there and everything. So give a few surprises to the attendees and that sort of thing. I thought it was a lot of fun. Otherwise, I don't know. I think that was everything. So thank you again for the support. Thank you for getting us to 50,000. Let's get another 50,000. Why not? We got more stuff down the road. Comment. That is one thing. We don't engage that much, and we're busy. I'm busy, and I take a lot of the responsibility of managing our channel. And I don't delegate enough. Delegated a little bit more. Alana, our flute player, she's been doing a lot more arranging, and it really helps. But comment, like, not for the sake of, I'm not saying like, subscribe, and all that stuff because I think we want to get our numbers up. I really want to be in touch with the fans, and I really want to try to make music that fans want to hear. We have this culture. We have this culture in MES where we have always done what feels right to us, and I think that the integrity of the music is of the utmost. It is paramount for us, and we try not to let things like trends or those kinds of opportunities dictate what we're playing. We're not going to put out a piece of music just because there's a big game coming out, or big game just came out, or something like that. If there's a big game that's coming out and that music does not speak to me or speak to us immediately in a way that can be translated to mariachi, then we just don't do it until it's time, until we feel it. And sometimes listening to that music for months on end is what it takes. Look at how long it took us to do Undertale. Really, it was a matter of of things kind of growing on me or growing on us in a certain kind of way. And so, but at the same time, we want to be grateful to our fan base, and that means doing things that our fans want to hear. And I think that there's a delicate balance in there, but I think it's an important balance. So stay safe, do all that stuff, wear a mask for your grandma, your grandpa, wash your hands. We'll see you guys around.